I was drafted in 1968. I served in the Army, went to Fort Leonard Wood to be a combat engineer, but when I got to Vietnam, they changed me over to heavy artillery.
Well, I was in the Army I went in December of 1965, and I served for 2 years, and I was drafted. I was a radio teletype operator.
Army, 1968, 69, Vietnam, 101st Airborne. I was drafted, I was going to University of Missouri at the time, and my dad came to school one day and said, "You got a letter from Uncle Sam? Greetings." And so 2 months later, I was in the service.
I think my favorite part was the whole flight. I mean, there was not a flaw in it. They were perfect. They were right on time, from Arlington to the Tomb of the Unknown, and going through the airport, people standing up, clapping, and it just was very emotional, very emotional.
One of the main things that I remember is the bus ride back and forth, and the way everybody just treats you like you're special or something. You get off the airplane in Washington, D.C., and the people are there just all around. Sort of get a big welcome wherever you go. That's something that I guess we didn't really get when we came back from Vietnam. To hear the younger people come up to you and say, "Oh, thank you for your service," stuff like that, makes you feel great.
But just the experience of talking to guys that had been through the same thing as I had was very rewarding. Just to spend a day with people that had been through the same experience. And that's what was the most rewarding thing to me at all.
Majority of the guys were Vietnam veterans that we went with, so you had a lot in common with them. You could start a conversation with them, and they knew what you were talking about, and you knew what they were talking about, and everybody kind of experienced the same thing.
Well, I was there to see the Vietnam before, but the other ones are all new. But it was like, oh wow, beautiful blue skies, and it was the spring of the year. I said it just was amazing.
Went to the Arlington Cemetery and the changing of the guard, which was super. It was the first time I saw that naturally.
And then on the trip home, they came with a mail call on the plane where you had letters from family and friends. I mean, that really choked you up.
And they handed out these letters that members of my family had written, and it was pretty emotional for me. Almost every member of my family wrote something, and it was greatly appreciated.
When you're in the service, getting that mail, that means a lot. I think people are remembering you from back home.
And then when we get to Kingdom City, the highway patrol had the highway shut down with just the 3 buses. And then here comes 500 motorcycle Patriot Guard escorted us back to Columbia to our hotel. That hotel, they had about 300 people in the parking lot welcome us back.
The honor flight was great. Made you think back again at what happened. I'm glad I was able to serve my country, and it's something that everybody should think about. Hopefully they can grow up and appreciate what they got now.
This is the greatest country in the world, but it didn't get that way by accident. But many people gave their lives and time and resources to make sure this country is the way it is today.
These guys that are protecting our country, they're doing a lot of hard work and away from family more than a normal home would be, and they should be appreciated and thanked.